We're about to speak at the Level Up Mastermind here in Southern Utah. I'm going to be talking all about actionable ways to start getting money from Instagram, from ads, content, and the DM process. Stay tuned, this is going to be sick. So the last 2.5 years, we've helped over 250 local service-based businesses, but it didn't start like that. 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago, I was driving for Uber, living in San Diego, didn't know what to do, trying to figure it out, the entrepreneurial journey, the rags to riches story and all that. And with that, driving for Uber, I had no idea what to do, so I had to throw a ton of crap at a wall, see what stuck. And you have to do that with entrepreneurship until something clicks, and then you get momentum with it. In the last 2.5 years, we've helped clients make $10 to $11 million from Instagram on a platform that's like, no, I can't get business from Instagram. It's just a ton of content and high quality videos. Ads are what changed my life. They can change your business too, and we're gonna get into that, okay? So driving for Uber to having a business that does multiple 6 figures a month in a year, in 13 months. If I can do it, you guys can too. So if you're anywhere along that journey, from just trying to figure it out, driving for Uber, trying to pay the bills, getting something off the ground, or you have a 7-figure business already, but you're making $0 from social media, this is for you. Cool? Stop running ads. At least the way you were taught. So, the typical way that people run ads right now are the get quote nows or learn more. Click the link down below. You guys see those ads, right? Okay, all the time. Click the link down below, do this, send us a message, call us. There's a million ways that people run ads, and we're gonna talk about another way that not many people implement because they don't understand the back end aspect of it, which is follow ads, okay? So, with lead form ads and get quote now ads, what's happening is you're popping up on Meta, you're popping up on Facebook, on Instagram with your garage door company or concrete coating company or landscaping business. Whatever it is, you're popping up, they see your ad, they didn't know you 30 seconds ago, and now you want them to give you all their information. You need this? Click the link down below and get quote now. But the issue with that is there's zero trust built. So I don't want to get too ahead here, but we're going to follow the slides. They're calling 5 other companies at that same time and going with the cheapest price because they don't know you. They don't know Steve Holmes as the realtor, the redhead realtor. They just see an ad 30 seconds ago. They're going to try to put in some information, but they're going to price shop you because you haven't built yourself as that known brand in town. And I want this super applicable, and we'll save questions for the end too. So anybody that has specific questions about ads for their service business, we're gonna go through that with the ad side of things, the scripting and everything in this, cool? I want this to be collaborative, all right? With Google ads, everyone will say go run ads on Google. It's great. The only thing is, it's great because it's urgent. It's people looking up for your services. If their garage door breaks, they're gonna look up garage door repair near me. Spring's broken, whatever it is. Landscaping, they're gonna look up landscaping near me, and they're gonna judge you based off of your Google reviews, which are obviously very important. And the biggest thing though to rank is keywords. Keywords, or you're putting money into Google, and the top companies in the local area, they're running ads on Google, and they will outprice you. So, the biggest companies on your niche are throwing a ton at it. Referrals, oh, I grow my business by word of mouth and referrals. Word of mouth and referrals are not a marketing strategy. I'm sorry to break it to you. I hear it hundreds of times in my DMs every single day. Oh, my marketing strategy, I'm good. I got word of mouth and referrals. That's great, but that's not scalable or predictable. You can't wake up tomorrow and have 10 new leads in your pipeline from word of mouth and referrals. Okay? You can with ads. You throw money into it, you can get in front of way more people that need your services. You can't scale hope. Okay? So, what nobody tells you is the best known beats the best when the best isn't known. Steve, in the last year, you've blown up from becoming the best known. You're everywhere. You're posting tons of times a day. You're showing up. People know who you are now. Because you are the best known. For anybody else, all we should strive to do is become the best known. When you're the best known, you will get the business more than the person that's just, oh, I'm the best. I'm the best at what I do. I'm the best. Now, if nobody knows you exist, they're getting the leads versus you that you're beating your chest saying you're the best. I'd rather you be the best known. And that's what marketing is. Yeah, so you don't need to be the best at what you do, you need to be the most recognized. And I moved here 2.5 years ago to do this. All it was I moved here, I knew one person, I knew a plumber here in town, and that's it. I came here to do some organic pieces of content for him, didn't really understand the ad side at that time, but I was like, you know what, let's come out here, let's see how this works. And then I realized nobody was talking on camera and nobody was running ads. So I'm like, wait, instead of just trying to show the job off that you're doing, flip the camera around, start talking on camera about the job, why this customer went with you over anybody else, what's the problem that you solved for this one specific client, talk about that. But you're talking on camera. You're not just showing the job, showing the before and after, and that's it. Nobody builds trust with that. There's no relationship built on social media from that. It's just a before and after. It's boring as shit, okay? All we're trying to do is build your brand on social media by being the most recognized. People won't recognize you from a before and after of the job that you did. They will recognize your face though. So you will be compared on price. Same thing with lead form ads and get quote now, stuff like that. Instagram, you can build your brand. Yep, you're just another listing, meta lead form, zero trust has been built. On Instagram, your content will position you above everybody else, because I've been saying this for 3 years every single day and people still aren't waking up to it. You need to talk on camera. As much as you don't want to do it because you don't like the way you sound, you don't like your accent, you don't like how you stutter, like everybody has that thing about them. If you can get past that, you can make so much more money from social media and you have no idea where your business can go if you get past that fear. Cool? Everybody has the fear. Everybody. They choose you before you ever call because they built the trust with you. That's happened all the time being here too, especially when I was only running ads here in town. People would see the ad, follow my page, and then from there, I'm meeting up with them in person. I've seen you everywhere from social media, and now I get to meet you in person. That connection is only from the face. It's not from the before and afters or any of the other type of content that you're just showing outward. Flip that freaking camera around. More of a personality type of thing and personable content versus just straight transactional. Okay, so here is what we are going to go over today. Super actionable. I want you guys to write the notes. I want you to take this away, and I want to see ads start popping up here in Southern Utah with this same strategy if you guys live here in town. Cool? Because this is the exact same thing that our clients pay. We do a done with you, coaching, consulting, marketing offer, where we teach local service business owners how to run ads. We've helped 250 over the last two and a half years, and it's been great. Super fun, and these are the action items that we get them to start getting business from social media. So if I can do it for all of them, you guys can take it away too. Okay, this is it. It's just content that converts, follow ads, and DMs. Okay, it sounds simple, and we're gonna break it down, because it really is. And there's a different style of content though, okay? This is one big thing, because when you're posting content on social media, people will either tell you to go viral or actually we're gonna get through it. These are not the same. Content that converts and content that goes viral. Just go viral, just go viral, just go viral. The worst advice in marketing, and here's why. Viral content gets views, converting content gets customers. What is converting content? Viral content is when you gotta think a lot of people are posting content on their specific niche that will only appeal to other people that are in that same niche. When the customer's 30 days late from paying the invoice and you get a chuckle out of it because you can relate with it as a business owner, as that specific business owner. That's not gonna relate to the homeowner at all. You're creating content that's only going to appeal to other people in junk removal or whatever else. I stay away from that, and I tell my clients to. Okay? The content that does well is the type of content that only speaks to your ideal fit clients. That's it. You're using Instagram as that funnel. You should only be speaking to that homeowner that is your client. Cabinets, for example. If you're doing custom cabinets, you're only speaking to typically the wife that really is the decision maker when it comes to cabinets, because she's seeing all of it. She's pestering the husband on, hey, we need cabinets, we need this, we need this. You're speaking to the wife in that example. You're not speaking to other people in cabinetry. Okay? So avoid these 3 mistakes before hiring a landscaper for your project. That's a type of converting content that will appeal only to your local service or to your ideal fit clients. Make sense? And then this, a bleeding neck offer. Okay, so content, you need content that converts, that only speaks to your ideal fit clients. You gotta think, if I'm hitting post right now, what's the end result of this post? Is it just to get a laugh from somebody else that's in my industry? Or is it to teach something that my homeowner is going through? Or to solve a pain point that they're currently going through? That's the type of content you go for, okay? Okay, a bleeding neck offer. I learned this at a speaking event years ago, and it's stuck ever since. A bleeding neck offer is to find the problem that is so painful that people cannot ignore it. And you can do this with every industry, okay? And bleeding neck offer, it's not just a nice to have. That's how you're gonna get price shopped. That's how people are not gonna convert from your ads. You need to make your business seem so urgent that people need to say yes to this right now. You can do this with any industry, and I can give examples off the rip here, if anybody has examples for their industry. We can save it towards the end. We do this all the time for our clients. All it is for your content is problem solution based content especially for your ad, to get people to do the next thing. We're gonna be talking about follow ads right after content, but everything with your content to mix in with the other styles of content that we're about to talk about this is bleeding neck offer. Call out a problem that they're feeling right now. Your ideal clients, when they call you and they're like, hey, I have X, Y, and Z that I need to get done because of this pain, because the squeaky spring, or the spring just broke in my garage door, or this is happening, or we're renovating our house. Finally, after 15 years, this is what we need to do. You create content for that specific person. You call out a problem that they're feeling right now. Then you agitate it. You show them why it's costing them money. If them holding off longer is going to cost them more money, more time, more headaches, that's what you talk about. That's what will get somebody to go from, oh, just scrolling on social media to, oh, shoot, I'm actually going through that right now, okay? And then you give the solution. You are the answer. Your business is the solution. But you have to really dig the pain in order to get anybody to convert on social media, okay? We do the same thing. I say the same thing every single day. You're relying on word of mouth. You're relying on referrals. You're posting, but it's not going anywhere. That's a problem. You're wasting your time posting on social media if it's not, why are you posting? Is it just a portfolio of all your work on social media for somebody to see? Or what's the point of posting on social media if you're not making money from it? You should have revenue directly tied to social media, especially once you start running ads. If you're just posting content without ads, you're not gonna get anywhere. It's gonna go out to everybody and nobody at the same time. I used to do this. I used to run a videography business in San Diego, and my whole thing was, you can never guarantee any type of results with solely videography. You can only guarantee a high quality deliverable. So for content, I can guarantee you 10 high quality videos for X, Y, and Z. And then when anybody would ask, what type of results am I gonna get? You would have to say, I can't guarantee any results, but the best people in your industry are posting twice a day with high quality content. And because they're posting twice a day, they're getting business from it. That's how we would always kind of pitch like a guarantee, but you can't guarantee in videography solely alone. With ads, you can, because you're paying to get in front of new people every single day. So the 3 types of content that convert. So when you add ads, that's when you can get more people. So when you're posting on social media, this is good. You're posting on social media, you're hoping a post goes viral or it reaches your right audience. You're hoping and praying that it reaches homeowners in your local area. With ads, instead of hoping it reaches the right person, you're paying to get people to your page every single day that live in your correct area. And that we're gonna break down the audience settings and everything needed in order to actually get results from this. Because everybody will waste so much money trying to run ads. I don't want you to waste a dime. And you're not going to if you set it up correctly. Okay, we're gonna get in right after this. 3 types of content that convert. So it's not just the bleeding neck offer type of urgent content. You don't wanna stress people out so much with that. You have to back it up with before and after. So you do have to show that you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, you know the type of work that you do and the quality that you do, but even if it's just like a before and after like you see everywhere, you can talk on camera talking about it. Hey, take a look at this, we just did this, check out right after. Hot takes, say stuff that nobody else will, be polarizing and stand out. I did this recently, and it broke like a 7-month slump in revenue. So we were like stagnant. We were still doing good, but we were stagnant for like 7-8 months. Until May 1st, I posted a video on Instagram, just a normal reel, okay? I'm typically not like polarizing at all. I'm very like typically nice on social media. I'm posting my Bible verses in the morning. Like I'm doing good. Like I'm very nice, like very happy, friendly. But I deal with so many people a day in my ads and my DMs that are, oh, I'm not too serious. Oh, I'm not this. Oh, I have $0 to my name. Oh, I'm just starting, all this stuff. Where all of our ads say, hey, if you're not doing 10K a month, like we can't really help you. Like keep scrolling. But then people will still reach out. That's just how follow and DM ads are, okay? I was sick of it. We're spending $2K a day in ad spend at this point, trying to get in front of new local service businesses that need our services, that need help with marketing. And so May 1st, I was like, you know what, screw this. I posted a reel and I said, I'm done dealing with broke business owners. And I called it out and I started talking about my DMs. Everyone's just not fired up, not excited, you're not serious about growing your business. You're in my DMs going back and forth. Oh, I kind of want to. No, I'm good with word of mouth. No, absolutely not. I'm done dealing with broke business owners. If you're not making X amount and you think $1,000 to $2,000 a month is a lot in ad spend and marketing, keep scrolling. And it worked. So that type of content changed my whole DMs, and my DMs are way more serious buyers now. Like, okay, yep, I saw your reels. I get it. I get how much it is. Let's get it from your content. That's a hot take. So I can only speak from personal experience, and it works. And then behind the scenes style content, show up on the job, just talk on camera. And we're gonna do this. So 60 seconds, phone camera. There's 2 different styles of this type of raw content that you can create, okay? You have your typical talking content just like this, right? The better angle for all of this, okay? So this is normal. This looks like everybody else doing selfie style content, talking on camera. Hey, we got this job going on. We got this. A better angle, so you know what this looks like. It's gonna look just like this. But if you're in a wide angle and you wanna get way more, you flip the camera, you go 0.5x, and you flip it. You ready? So you flip it, and then you're talking just like this. And now it's gonna show the whole room in a totally different angle, and it's gonna look sick. So then when you look at that, it's gonna look, so you flip it, and then you're talking just like this. You see the whole screen just like that. It's a way different angle that looks way better, and will switch up your content a ton, just by doing something little like that. I used to do it, and people were like, what camera are you filming with? I was like, it's just your phone. So you guys can do the same thing, and that will switch up your content just a little bit versus anybody else, just now talking on camera. Make sense? Cool. Raw outperforms polished every single time for your content. Everybody's trying to get the best reel, the best type of content. It has to be professional, it has to be filmed with a high-end camera. It doesn't. We have clients all across the US that are filming with their iPhone just like this, getting jobs every single day in their business. Just like this, because it's not about the high quality content, it's about the ads and getting people to your page every single day. Screw the high quality content is what I would say, even though I have the background of videography, and go all in on the normal talking on camera just like this that shows your personality. Your personality will sell way more than a professional video will. Let's see this. Boom. Check this out. So I put these up. These were my old ads that I ran here in town for like 8 months. For 8 months when I first moved here, these are the ads that I went from $0 to, I went from $30 a day in ad spend to like $1,000 a day in ad spend solely here before branching out. And it was from these 2 videos. Let me see. So has anybody seen this ad? This was like 2.5 years ago.
As a service-based business
Has anybody seen
in Southern Utah, the easiest way how to bring in way more clients to your business every single day is by getting their attention. And the easiest way how to get their attention is by short-form videos just like this.
Hey, St. George, this is Durham.
All right, hey, good morning, Southern Utah, St. George. If you want more clients and want to actually stand out here in St. George, hit that follow button and check out my other videos where I show you exactly how to do this.
Simple, right? Has anybody seen that? Yeah, a few? Okay, cool. So I ran that here. I milked that video here in town for like 8 months for one ad, which is kind of crazy nowadays. You can't do that. You have to do way more ad creatives now. But I ran that ad, and I ran one that looked just like it. We don't have to play the whole thing, but it's just to say that when I knew absolutely nobody in this town, I knew one plumber and that was it, I ran these ads saying, hey, you own a local service business, you need ads, or you need content, you need ads to get in front of more people, to get more attention. Follow my page for more. That's the videos that blew this all up. That's it. So I can only speak from personal experience. Every single type of marketing, ads, and everything will work. You talk to any marketing company, they will say their ad strategy, their marketing is the best. That's just how it is. I would always say that there's pros and cons to everything that you're gonna go into, okay? For follow ads specifically, they're not lead gen ads, so it's the opposite of what you've always been told. You're not running these ads to get leads immediately. Your content and the DMs will do the selling for you. You have to DM every new follower. The quality of these followers aren't gonna be 100% ready to buy people. They're just scrolling, they see it, oh, follow for more content. Okay, that's the easiest cost per result that you can ever get with running ads. It's way cheaper than running ads to get a quote, to get a phone number, email that will price shop, but those are higher intent leads. This is just, hey, don't forget about us, follow our page. In a local area, you do that over and over and over, you're gonna take over this town. We have we've probably helped like 50, 55 clients here in St. George before going elsewhere. And so this works here in town. If you guys have seen any of that style edit ads and everything, that was from us. So you're paying $30 a day. They're not lead gen. You're paying $30 a day in ad spend is what I always say to start with. And you're gonna get about 5 to 10 new local followers who choose to follow you. They see your page. The whole action of the ad is to just, hey, visit our profile. Then you have to back it up with high quality content of you saying, hey, this is what we do, X, Y, and Z. For homeowners, X, Y, and Z, here's these tips, follow for more. And that's what will get the follow. Not just the ad saying follow. They go to your page, which is the next action, and your content has to be good. You go through people's pages before you just hit follow, right? So they choose to follow you. Some of the quality of the followers aren't the best. That is the only downside when it comes to follow ads. You guys get what I mean by follow ads, right? You're just saying, hey, follow our page on Instagram. Just follow our page, okay? Rather than send a message, click the link, all that. It's the cheapest way to start running ads because you're gonna get roughly 150 to 300 new local followers in a month, which aren't random people. They live in your city. They choose to follow you. They see every piece of content you post, and in 90 days of running ads, you can be the most recognized name in town. I see this all the time with clients. They're at Home Depot, they get recognized, hey, you're the person from Instagram. Hey, you're this, you're this. That happens very, very quickly for these businesses because you're scrolling on social media, boom, there they are. You scroll the next day, boom, there you are. Next day, boom. You have a recognizable face, people will notice you and remember you, okay? I would take a photo of this. If anybody is thinking about running ads, I would take a photo of it. This is the complete setup. Basically what this is, you could do this right, you can do this wrong. Don't do this wrong. You're gonna go to business.facebook.com, which is Business Suite. You could do not hit the blue boost button on Instagram. If you do that, you are going to, 30% of it is gonna be taken right off the top towards Meta for their Meta service fee. It's the most ridiculous thing. Do not hit the blue post button on Instagram. Especially if you have an iPhone, it will charge you 30% off the top for absolutely nothing. Okay? You go to Business Suite, which is business.facebook.com, you log in with Instagram, and then you're gonna go to ads on the left-hand side, create ad, and typically what I have our clients do is they post the ad on their main wall, their main page, and then from there, you go in here, you're gonna hit boost Instagram post or reel, and then you're gonna find your ad, you hit boost, and these are the settings that are gonna pop up. It's gonna be a profile visit campaign, $30 a day, Only Instagram. You could do Instagram and Facebook. My ideal fit clients are only on Facebook. They're not on Instagram. Yes, they are on Instagram. You just haven't targeted them correctly in the past. They are on Instagram. Everybody's on Instagram. We met, he owns across the street, Sand Hollow, or Southern Utah Vacation Rentals. All those massive vacation rentals across the street in Southern Utah Adventure Center. His name's Tony. I met Tony he came in as a follow on Instagram. And I just hit him up. He looked like a normal, older dad's Instagram page. Looked like nothing crazy. It's like him holding the fish in his profile photo. And then I hit him up like, hey, thanks for the follow. Are you here in Southern Utah as well? He's like, yeah, curious what you do. I own this. I'm like, whoa, yeah, okay, perfect. And then he signed up. We got on Jellystone for a while. We were doing their content. Super fun. And it came in from a random follow from Tony that looked like every other dad's Instagram page. Okay, so it does work. Crush every limiting belief. Your ideal fit clients are on social media. You just need to target them correctly. So then Instagram only. The reason why I say Instagram only over Facebook is because Instagram has a way better DM process than it does on Meta. Like, yes, you have Facebook Messenger and all that. I would say go heavy on the DMs on Instagram because you have your stories popping up and it's way easier to run other styles of ads like retargeting, DM ads, which we won't get into now. But if you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram. But Instagram is a way cleaner like funnel for leads. Meta is better for those get quote nows. Click the link, check out our website, those types of ads. The location, you're just gonna do your city. You type in St. George, Utah. You type in wherever you live, and it's gonna pop in like a radius. You do the radius that you wanna target, but then you make sure there's gonna be a little setting that pops up. Like these are the ways that people lose their money on Instagram ads, okay? It's something simple like this. There's gonna be a little setting that says reach more people likely to respond. And it's gonna be checked on automatically when you go and set this up. If you keep that checked on, it's going to find people that are interested, say St. George for example. It's gonna find the people that are in St. George and then interested in St. George. Or they're looking up St. George or whatever. So it's gonna find people that don't live here to better your results, to get you a cheaper cost per result. So it's gonna find people that live in California that are searching up St. George. They're gonna get a St. George ad because of this setting right here. So turn this setting off. You will be losing money because you want this ad to be solely Southern Utah. And then age range completely for your specific ideal fit client. And this is a big one because we see it all the time. You're gonna have a little setting in there that says interests, and it's gonna be like, oh, I want to target homeowners. You can't specifically target homeowners. You have to, basically for all interests, like targeting right now with the Facebook Andromeda update, it's going to be in your ad creative. You have to call out your ideal fit client in the ad that you're talking immediately. It's not gonna be from the back end interest like this. Typically in the past, like when I first moved here, I would target junk removal, plumbing, landscaping, home renovation, cleaning, maintenance services, like 60 different tags you can do. Now it's all in the creative. So you don't have to worry about this at all. It's all in what you're saying in the ad. So you call out, hey, if you're a homeowner here in St. George, tired of dealing with the junk in your garage that your wife has been telling you to take out for the last 6 months, this is for you. And it's like you talk about the garage clean out, you talk about the landscaping project, you talk about the specific issues that your ideal fit clients go through. So the secret is the radiance. You're not going broad, you are going hyper local. Every follower you gain lives in your service area, and that means every piece of content you post is seen by potential customers that you need to be talking to. Don't be talking to other people in your service industry that will only resonate with that type of content. Only post content. It's gonna be hard because it's easier to just to shoot the shit with other realtors or whatever that only other realtors will actually get. You have to only be speaking to the homeowners, is our method for it. So here is your ad script. Take a photo of this too. Hopefully everybody can see, but this is good so far. Is this valuable? Yeah. Yes? Okay, cool. Sweet. Because I just wanted you guys to all walk away with oh wow, I can run ads now. Have that confidence in being able to run an ad for the first time. And DM me after on Instagram if you guys have any questions on any of this. Happy to help. Help you take a look at your ad script that you build out or whatever it is. How are we on time? Good?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Cool. So this is it. Hook, problem, solution, proof, follow. You call out your local audience and grab their attention. You call out homeowners in St. George. You call out, if it's B2B, if it's commercial, you call out the general contractors that you typically do work with. You call out whoever your ideal fit client is in the ad immediately off the riff in your area. If you just say homeowners, this is for you. No, it's homeowners in St. George. Because that will, if you're scrolling, it's like, oh, I'm a homeowner in St. George. Your ears are going to perk up. You're going to actually watch the video. Describe the pain point that you already know that they're going through, because your ideal fit clients all go through, say, 5 different pain points before reaching out. You hit those. You show how your service solves that problem. You build trust with reviews, experience, past projects, and you give one clear call to action. A lot of people will say, at the end of an ad that they create, it's click the link down below, follow our page, or give us a call for more information. No, that's 3 different call to actions. You're telling them to do way too much. 1, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Follow our page for more content. Don't tell them to follow your page and give them a phone call. Here's our number down below and book down. No, absolutely not. Just follow, keep it clean, and then once you get that follow, they're in your spider web of content. And you can then run ads that are specifically only go out to your followers over and over and over. They're called retargeting ads. So you can create an audience, without getting too technical, that will only hit your followers over and over and over again. And that's where you do the more direct call to action. DM for a free spring inspection or free whatever. Like, that is your more direct call to action, only to your followers that have shown interest in your page. You only have to spend $10 a day on that ad, and it's just gonna hit them over and over. Make sense? DM conversations that actually close. This is the last part of it. Nobody wants to be pitch slapped. If you follow a page, and then next thing you know, they're in your DMs, hey, thank you for the follow. If you need this, we can come out for a free service, give you an estimate. What kind of projects are you looking for? No, nobody wants to be pitch slapped. You make it relational over transactional first. Relational over transactional. So this is what you do for every new follower that comes in. Okay? You spend, from the ad, it's going to get follows to your page because you have that ad saying, hey, follow our page. There's no strings attached. You're not telling them to put in any information. You're just saying, hey, this is what we do. Follow our page. And then your content speaks to them. They trust you. They're going to follow you. Once they follow you, you do this. You spend 10 seconds looking at their page. If any single one of you guys followed me right now, I would spend 10 seconds. I would go to your page, look at it, like, what can I build trust and rapport with? What can I ask about them with? Take 10 seconds. If they're posting about their dog, I talk about it here. Yeah, their dog, their project, their kids, their job, whatever, you talk about that. Then you DM them about that and not your service. You build that relationship first before you pitch your services. They followed your page for a reason. They know what you do. You're a garage door company, you're a junk removal company, you're a car detailer, whatever. They know what you do. They followed your page. People love talking about themselves, so let them. But you still, so that's if they have a public account. Like, you can build some type of connection, rapport with them because they're posting on their social media. What if they have a private account? This is what you do. You still DM them, and you DM them by going to their page, top right, it will have a button that says message, and then you would still say this in one message. Hey, Luke, hey, Steve, appreciate the follow. Do you live here in Southern Utah as well? They followed you from a local ad on Instagram, like a local specific St. George ad. You hit them with this, all you're trying to do is get them to say yes. And then you open up that conversation, which is the next thing right here. You know they live in their area because the ad only targets that area. So it's an easy way to start a conversation with somebody. After you ask about them, then you can start pivoting more towards the, sweet, are you here just for the content, or do you have any landscaping projects in mind, or any renovation projects in mind? Whatever your service is, you plug it in there. Like, only after you build that connection with them. Natural, not salesy. They tell you when they're ready, and that's especially with retargeting ads where you're popping up every single day. They're going to remember you. When they do need your services, they're going with you. So that's it. That's it for the DM side of things. Stories, last thing. So DMs are extremely important. That's where all of our conversations happen. Over time, you can get somebody that's like a sales rep basically for only your DMs. After you're getting, you can't handle all the work yourself. You can't handle the DMs yourself. You can pay somebody either in the Philippines or here in the US, and their whole job is to just send DMs for you all day long. That's what we do. I have 2 full-time guys here in the US solely for DMs, because we're doing like 250 DMs a day, just messages back and forth to booking a phone call. The whole job with your DMs is to find a little bit of a pain point, why they followed your page. If they need your services, hop on a phone call with them, and then you have to close them. Okay, but what we do is we teach the service. We teach this is what you do, go do it, instead of like being tied to a marketing company for a retainer. We went the done with you route, where it's like a high ticket, here's everything, go crush with it, and now you own your marketing, was our different angle. So we teach people how to do this, how to send the DMs, how to hire the editors and all that, or how to hire the DM setters. Instagram stories sell more than anything else. How many of you guys are posting on your Instagram stories almost daily? Perfect. How many of you guys have Instagram? Okay, so maybe a quarter posting on their Instagram stories daily. This is good, because I don't think a lot of people understand the importance of their stories. The people that do, that post daily, know that those conversations that come up from your Instagram stories can lead to deals. They're asking about you, they see what you do, they see that you're consistent in what you do, they're gonna see you as the expert and the authority. They sell more than anything else. They underestimate. This is how you have to think about your Instagram stories. I don't know what to post on my Instagram stories, they go away after 24 hours. I get it. You have to think of your stories as a TV show with commercials built into it. How does that typically work? You be a human, you build trust first, you show your faith, you show your gym routine, you share your mindset, the things that make you you. You share your clients winning, share the Google reviews, you share everything about you. People are buying into you at the end of the day on social media. It's relational over transactional. Once you share all of this, like, don't be afraid to share any of this. I can't tell you how many amazing stories, anything at all that I've been able to, from every single thing. 'Cause I've had people say, like, Luke, thank you for posting about the gym. Like, it got me to start going to the gym. I posted on my story, if anybody wants a Bible, swipe up and I will give you a Bible. And I had 12 people swipe up, like, over the course of a day. And I sent 12 Bibles out because I was willing to share my faith on social media. I never sell with faith at all. But I will say, that's a part of me, it's a big part of me, and I will share it on social media, and those conversations, you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds with every single one of these, and you never know how impactful you can be on somebody else's life from sharing your story, sharing your vulnerabilities, sharing everything on social media. Perfect. But then, that's not it. That's just you showing whatever. Give people a gateway to communicate with you. Between the lifestyle stories, between sharing everything, you have to give a way for people to connect with you too. So with a more direct call to action. It can be gym posts, faith, work. Here's this project that we're doing. If you want a project just like this, swipe up. Or DM garage or DM junk for more information. You give somebody a little keyword and they will use that keyword. If you say DM me info for more info, they will do that over time. But that gives people a way to build that first connection with you. But it's lifestyle, entertainment, value, call to action. And then entertain, that's just like how a TV show is, right? You have the entertainment, you still get those commercials. Same thing on your Instagram stories. Stories freaking sell. So here's what it looks like when it's all put together. You post content that calls out real problems. Your follow ad pushes people to every homeowner in your city. They follow you, they see your stories every single day. The first thing that's gonna happen when somebody clicks from your ad, they're gonna see that rainbow freaking story bubble thing. They're gonna click that, they're gonna see what you're up to today. Not yesterday, not a month ago from your content that you haven't posted in freaking 6 months on your page. They're gonna see what you're posting today. Show up every single day because you're running ads, you're getting people to your page. They need to see what you do on a daily basis. You DM them, you build a conversation first, you build that relationship with them. You don't pitch immediately, you're just, hey, this is a good example. When you're running ads like this, and they follow your page, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to DM this person, they don't know who I am, I'm just a stranger. You have to think of, if you have a storefront you have a storefront for your business. You have a storefront, and there is somebody at your front door that is knocking on your front door. That knocking on the front door is the same as a follow. You have to open up that door and have a conversation. You have to initiate that conversation. They're already knocking at your door. They followed your page. They want to see what you're about. They're looking through the front door to see what you got going on. You open up that door. Hey, Luke, appreciate the follow. How's everything going? How can I help you? But you build that relationship first, and then you go into more of the pitch. But you have to think, like, that follow that you're getting, they already know what you're about. They're already peeking through the front door for your business, because whether they need you now or in a month from now or 2 months from now, that content will nurture them over time. You build a relationship with them. When they need your services, they already trust you. They come to you, so you don't chase them. And so here's what you do Monday. You film 3 pieces of content. You film that before and after. You film a hot take, nobody else will want to say. You be a little bit polarizing, because nobody is going to trust the square on social media right now. Just that looks like they have it all together. No, have your personality. You guys all have a specific personality that makes you you. Share that on social media. That is what's going to get people to resonate with you, connect with you, and later buy from you. Show your personality, okay? Then behind the scenes content, you have to, if you're doing all this, you have to show that you actually know what you're doing. So show the client results, show your clients winning, show the Google reviews, share how happy your clients are after they went with you. You have to do all that to prove that you can either talk your crap, you can share your personality, you can do all these different things. How do they get in contact with you, your business? They know what you do. I can only explain what worked for me. This has worked for me, it's worked for our clients, and it can work for you too. So then, turn on a follow ad, $30 a day. It's business.facebook. If you guys took a photo of it earlier, it's the same info there. Interest, none. Don't forget to do no interest. You're gonna get 5 to 10 new followers based off your content. DM every single new follower, look at their page, DM something about them, ask about them, and then ask if they need your services. Post stories like a TV show, show the lifestyle, show the proof of what you know what the heck you're doing, share the call to action, DM this. You don't have to do this every single day. You can do this once a week, but always have a way for people to get in contact with you. Do these 4 things for 30 days, you'll have more inbound interest in the last 6 months from Instagram. I guarantee it. If you guys have any questions, come find me after and I'll teach you how to set everything up. Thank you. Boom. All right, thank you. All right, that's a wrap. We just finished up speaking. It's great. Gave away a ton of value, a ton of service business owners in the audience that they were taking photos the whole time. So awesome to see. If anybody has questions about this whole talk, DM me on Instagram at Luke Dobson with 2 N's. It's going to be the link in the bio as well. And stoked to just give the value away. I was running out of breath and everything, but it's all a part of it. The value still stays. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram.